Ketan. Today I am going to make a project on disco lighting effects using the sound sensor. This is the Arduino Uno board. First I will upload the code for the better connection. So now I am going to connect it with my laptop. I have connected my Arduino Uno with my laptop. So now let's upload the code. So this is the code. First we need to go on tools, then select Arduino Uno, then COM6. So now I'm going to upload it. Click on cancel. See, it's uploading over here, you can see it. It will take a minute time. It's uploading, even it's showing over here. So it's done uploading. So now let's give the connections. Let's start assembling it. I'm keeping it on a foam board. Now let's place the Arduino Uno on this. I am going to sticking it with the double tape. I have sticked it one side. Now I am going to stick it on the foam board. So now I sticked it on the foam board. Now I am going to stick the battery holder with the batteries. The batteries are of 3.7 voltage. Here you can see it. So now I have sticked it on the one side. Now I am going to stick it on the foam board. So I have sticked the batteries here. Now I am going to connect it with the Arduino Uno. See, the batteries have the charging. So now here the light is blinking, so that it means it's on. Now let's connect the other components. This is the sound sensor. So now I'm going to stick it on the foam board. I'm sticking it on a thing which has height, so that it senses properly, so that it has no sensing problem. I have sticked it with one side. Now I'm going to stick it on the height. I sticked it here to a battery, and now I'm going to stick it on the foam board. I've sticked it one side. Now I'm going to stick on the foam board. Now a LED is needed to connect. For that, for the disco lighting effects, you need to place it inside a cup and then stick it on the foam board. I have placed it in a plastic cup through the holes. Now I am going to stick the double tape here. I have been placed it one side. Now I am going to stick it on the foam board. I have placed it on the foam board. Now I am going to connect the wires. Now let's take the jumper wires and connect the sound sensor. I am connecting to the analog pin. This analog pin should go to the analog pin 2, which is the toad hole, and while connecting the circuits we should remove the battery to avoid short circuits. And the ground to any ground in the board, I am placing it here. Now the 5 volt wire to the 5 volt anywhere plug point wire anywhere on the board. So no need to connect the digital output pin. Now I am going to connect the LED. To connect the LED, the longer one is the positive terminal. One second. I have connected to the positive terminal. That I am going to place it on the pin number 13. And the shorter one is the negative pin, which just 1 second. Now the shorter one is the negative, so the shorter one is the ground, so I am placing it exactly beside the pin number 13 for better remembrance. The positive circuit wire has got damaged, so I am changing it. So I changed the wire because due to some loose connection I had, I have inserted the wire, so I am inserting it to the pin number 13. So let's check the output. We need to take a smartphone for it. I place the speaker near the sensor so that the discolorating effects can be visible. You can see over here.